When we think of Stoicism, names like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus often come to mind, each renowned for their significant contributions to this ancient philosophy. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, is remembered for his meditative writings and meditations, where he explores the application of Stoic principles in leadership and personal conduct. Epictetus, a former slave turned influential teacher, is celebrated for his discourses that emphasize the importance of inner freedom and resilience in the face of external hardships. However, there is one Stoic philosopher who is often overlooked, despite his immense wealth and profound influence on the philosophy of life. Meet Seneca the Younger, a man who defied the stereotype of a poverty-stricken philosopher and left a lasting impact on Stoic teachings. Born in 4 BCE in Córdoba, modern-day Córdoba, Spain, Seneca was brought to Rome at a young age and immersed in a world of politics, power, and intellectual pursuit. Unlike the ascetic image commonly associated with philosophers, Seneca was a man of substantial means, serving as an advisor to Emperor Nero and amassing significant wealth throughout his career. Seneca's life was a tapestry of contrasts and complexities. His wealth and position within the Roman elite provided him a unique vantage point from which to develop and disseminate his philosophical ideas. This duality in Seneca's existence, his philosophical pursuits alongside his involvement in the political machinations of Rome, offers a compelling study of how Stoic principles can be integrated into the fabric of a life filled with luxury and influence. Seneca's letters and essays, notably letters to Lucilius and On the Shortness of Life, are replete with reflections on time, virtue, and the human condition, providing timeless wisdom that transcends his era. In this video, we will explore the life, wealth, and wisdom of Seneca, and discover why he deserves more recognition than he often receives. We will delve into his early years, examining how his upbringing in a prosperous family shaped his worldview. We'll look at his rise to power and the ethical dilemmas he faced, shedding light on his navigation of the political labyrinth of Rome. Furthermore, we will analyze his philosophical writings, which offer a rich repository of Stoic thought, emphasizing themes such as the impermanence of life, the importance of rationality, and the pursuit of tranquility. Seneca's teachings advocate for a life of virtue and reason, challenging individuals to rise above their circumstances and focus on what is within their control. Despite his wealth, Seneca stressed the importance of inner richness and the pursuit of wisdom over material gains. His nuanced approach to Stoicism demonstrates that the philosophy is not about renouncing wealth or status, but about cultivating an inner resilience and clarity that remains unshaken by external fluctuations. By examining Seneca's contributions, we will highlight how his insights remain relevant in today's fast-paced world, offering guidance on how to lead a balanced and meaningful life amidst the chaos. Through his works, Seneca implores us to reflect on our mortality, to use our time wisely, and to live in accordance with nature, a message that resonates as powerfully now as it did in ancient Rome. Join us as we uncover the legacy of Seneca the Younger, a Stoic philosopher whose life and teachings continue to inspire and enlighten. The life of Seneca. Seneca was born in Córdoba, modern-day Córdoba, Spain, in 4 BCE. During the height of the Roman Empire, his birth into an affluent and influential family set the stage for a life intertwined with power, intellect, and philosophy. His father, Seneca the Elder, was a noted rhetorician and writer, whose works on oratory would later influence Seneca the Younger's own eloquent style. This privileged upbringing provided Seneca with access to the finest education, where he studied under prominent philosophers and rhetoricians of the time. As a prominent figure in Roman society, Seneca's career spanned multiple roles: statesman, philosopher, playwright, and tutor. His entry into the Roman Senate marked the beginning of a political journey that would see him rise to significant power and influence. His tenure as a statesman was characterized by both achievements and controversies, reflecting the turbulent political climate of the era. Seneca's rhetorical skills and philosophical insights earned him respect and admiration, allowing him to navigate the intricacies of Roman politics with astuteness and poise. One of the most notable aspects of Seneca's life was his role as a tutor to the young Nero, the future emperor. This appointment, initiated by Nero's mother Agrippina, positioned Seneca at the heart of the imperial court. As Nero's advisor, Seneca sought to instill Stoic principles in his pupil, emphasizing the importance of wisdom, temperance, and justice. His influence on Nero during the early years of his reign is often credited with tempering the emperor's more impulsive tendencies and guiding him toward more rational governance. However, Seneca's life was not without its challenges. His association with the imperial family embroiled him in numerous political intrigues and power struggles. The infamous Pisonian conspiracy against Nero in 65 CE, in which Seneca was implicated, ultimately led to his downfall. Accused of treason, Seneca was ordered to take his own life, a tragic end that mirrored the precarious nature of power in ancient Rome. Despite this, Seneca faced his death with the Stoic calm he had long espoused, leaving a final testament to the principles he held dear. Despite his considerable wealth and influence, Seneca remained steadfastly committed to the core tenets of Stoicism. His writings, ranging from philosophical essays and letters to tragedies, reflect a deep engagement with Stoic thought. Seneca emphasized the importance of virtue, arguing that true wealth lies not in material possessions but in the cultivation of a virtuous character. His works explore themes of self-control, resilience, and the transient nature of external goods, offering timeless wisdom on how to live a fulfilled and meaningful life. Seneca's philosophy was deeply practical, intended not just for intellectual contemplation but for application in everyday life. In Letters to Lucilius, he provides personal guidance on navigating life's challenges, advocating for a disciplined and reflective approach to living. He teaches that adversity is an opportunity for growth and that true freedom comes from mastering one's desires and emotions. Throughout his life, Seneca demonstrated a remarkable ability to balance his public duties with his philosophical pursuits. His ability to maintain his Stoic ideals amidst the temptations and trials of political life serves as a powerful testament to his character. His legacy endures through his extensive body of work, which continues to inspire and guide individuals seeking to lead lives of virtue and purpose. Seneca's life was a complex interplay of wealth, power, and philosophical dedication. Born in Córdoba, he rose to prominence as a statesman and philosopher in Rome, influencing the course of history through his teachings and writings. Despite facing numerous challenges, Seneca's unwavering commitment to Stoicism and his profound insights into human nature have left an indelible mark on the world, ensuring his place among the great thinkers of antiquity. The wealth of Seneca. Unlike many philosophers of his time, Seneca was exceptionally wealthy, a fact that sets him apart in the annals of Stoic philosophy. While other Stoics, such as Epictetus, lived modestly or even in poverty, Seneca accumulated great riches through his involvement in various business ventures and investments. His financial acumen and strategic investments, including substantial stakes in silver mines in his native Spain, contributed significantly to his fortune. These mines, located in the mineral-rich regions of Hispania, were among the most profitable enterprises of the Roman Empire, providing a steady and lucrative stream of income. Seneca's wealth afforded him a lifestyle characterized by luxury and extravagance, a stark contrast to the austere existence often associated with philosophers. He owned multiple properties, including lavish villas and estates, decorated with fine art and furnished with the best the Roman world had to offer. His residences were centers of cultural and intellectual activity, where he hosted gatherings of poets, philosophers, and statesmen. These opulent surroundings provided Seneca with the comfort and leisure to pursue his intellectual endeavors and to write extensively on philosophy, ethics, and natural phenomena. However, Seneca's approach to wealth was unique and deeply influenced by his Stoic beliefs. Unlike those who viewed wealth as an ultimate goal, Seneca saw it as a means to an end. For him, wealth was a tool that could be used to support his philosophical pursuits, to help others, and to practice generosity. He often wrote about the importance of maintaining a balanced perspective on wealth, emphasizing that true happiness and fulfillment come not from material possessions but from cultivating virtue and wisdom. In his writings, Seneca often explored the theme of wealth and its proper use. In On the Shortness of Life, he reflects on the fleeting nature of material wealth and the folly of those who devote their lives to its accumulation. He argued that wealth, if not used wisely, could become a burden rather than a blessing. Instead of being enslaved by riches, Seneca believed that one should strive to be a master of their possessions, using them to live a virtuous and meaningful life. Seneca's letters and essays provide a nuanced view of how to balance wealth and virtue. He advised his friend Lucilius, a fellow statesman, on the importance of being detached from one's riches. Seneca's own life demonstrated this principle. Despite his immense wealth, he remained committed to the Stoic ideals of self-control, moderation, and inner tranquility. He believed that wealth should not lead to excess or moral decay but should be managed with wisdom and integrity. Moreover, Seneca used his wealth to benefit others, often engaging in acts of philanthropy. He supported friends and family members, provided financial assistance to those in need, and invested in public works. His generosity was an extension of his Stoic belief in the interconnectedness of humanity and the importance of contributing to the common good. Seneca's perspective on wealth is also evident in his reflections on the responsibilities of the wealthy. He believed that those with means had a duty to use their resources for the betterment of society. This sense of moral responsibility is a recurring theme in his work, where he argues that true nobility comes not from one's birth or riches but from one's actions and character. Seneca's exceptional wealth and his approach to it highlight a distinctive aspect of his philosophy. His riches allowed him to lead a life of luxury, yet he viewed wealth as a means to pursue higher goals rather than an end in itself. Through his writings, Seneca offered profound insights into the ethical management of wealth, demonstrating that true fulfillment lies in virtue and wisdom, not in the accumulation of material possessions. His life and teachings provide a compelling example of how one can navigate the complexities of wealth while adhering to philosophical principles, leaving a legacy that continues to inspire and guide. Stoic teachings. Seneca's wealth did not hinder his commitment to Stoic philosophy. On the contrary, he used his experiences to provide valuable insights into the nature of wealth, happiness, and virtue. Seneca's life was a living testament to the Stoic ideal that external circumstances, including wealth, do not determine one's happiness or moral worth. He believed that true wealth lies not in material possessions but in the cultivation of a virtuous character. Seneca's extensive writings reveal a deep and thoughtful engagement with the concept of wealth. In his philosophical treatises, letters, and essays, he consistently argued that wealth should be regarded with indifference. For Seneca, the primary focus should be on the development of one's character and the pursuit of wisdom. He viewed wealth as something that could neither bring true happiness nor detract from it. Rather, it was the attitude towards wealth that mattered. In Letters to Lucilius, a collection of moral epistles addressed to his friend Lucilius, Seneca frequently discusses the role of wealth in a philosopher's life. He advises Lucilius to adopt a detached attitude towards wealth, emphasizing that it should neither be desired excessively nor despised. This balanced perspective reflects the Stoic principle of apatheia, or freedom from destructive emotions, which includes the passions of greed and avarice. Seneca's own wealth allowed him to provide concrete examples and personal anecdotes, making his philosophical arguments more relatable and compelling. One of Seneca's central themes is the idea that true wealth is internal, not external. He asserts that the cultivation of virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance constitutes the real riches of life. Material possessions, while potentially useful, are transient and ultimately inconsequential in the grand scheme of human existence. On the Happy Life, Seneca writes that happiness is not found in wealth or status but in living in accordance with nature and reason. This alignment with nature involves recognizing what is truly valuable and striving to live a life of moral integrity. Seneca also emphasized the importance of detachment from material wealth. He believed that one should be prepared to lose their possessions at any moment without it affecting their peace of mind. This detachment does not mean renouncing wealth altogether but rather maintaining an inner independence from it. In his essay on the shortness of life, Seneca highlights the futility of spending one's life in the relentless pursuit of wealth, arguing that time, not money, is the most precious resource. He encourages his readers to focus on the quality of their lives and the cultivation of inner tranquility. Despite his own affluent lifestyle, Seneca practiced what he preached regarding the use of wealth. He used his financial resources to support friends, family, and public causes, embodying the Stoic virtue of cosmopolitanism. the idea that we are all citizens of the world and have a duty to help one another. His philanthropic efforts were not just acts of charity but expressions of his philosophical convictions. By using his wealth to benefit others, Seneca demonstrated that material possessions could serve a higher purpose when guided by virtue. Seneca's approach to wealth also included a critical examination of luxury and excess. He often warned against the corrupting influence of opulence, which could lead to moral decay and a loss of self-discipline. In his writings, he portrayed luxury as a potential distraction from the pursuit of virtue and a source of unnecessary complications in life. By advocating for simplicity and moderation, Seneca aligned himself with the core Stoic belief that a virtuous life is inherently simple and unencumbered by superfluous desires. Seneca's wealth did not impede his Stoic commitment. Rather, it provided a rich context for his philosophical explorations. He used his experiences with wealth to illustrate key Stoic principles, emphasizing that true wealth is found in the cultivation of a virtuous character and the attainment of inner tranquility. Through his writings, Seneca taught that detachment from material wealth and the pursuit of virtue lead to genuine happiness and fulfillment. His life and teachings offer a profound and enduring lesson on how to navigate the complexities of wealth while maintaining a steadfast commitment to philosophical ideals. Seneca's writings, particularly his letters and essays, offer a wealth of wisdom that resonates even today. His works, such as On the Shortness of Life and Letters from a Stoic, provide practical advice on how to navigate the challenges of existence and find meaning in a chaotic world. These texts are not merely theoretical discourses but are imbued with practical insights drawn from Seneca's own experiences and reflections on the human condition. In On the Shortness of Life, De Brevitate Vitae, Seneca addresses the fleeting nature of human existence and the importance of using one's time wisely, written as a letter to his friend Paulinus. This essay critiques the common human tendency to squander time on trivial pursuits and unproductive activities. Seneca argues that life is long enough if we know how to use it, emphasizing that the true problem is not the brevity of life but the misuse of it. He advises readers to focus on what truly matters: philosophical contemplation, personal growth, and the cultivation of virtue. This work serves as a timeless reminder to prioritize meaningful activities over distractions, a message that remains particularly relevant in our fast-paced, modern world. Letters from a Stoic, Epistulae Moralis ad Lucilium, is a collection of 124 letters addressed to Lucilius, a younger friend and fellow philosopher. These letters cover a wide range of topics, from the nature of happiness and the importance of friendship to strategies for dealing with grief and misfortune. Written in a conversational and accessible style, these letters provide practical guidance on how to live a virtuous and balanced life. Seneca's advice is grounded in Stoic principles, emphasizing rationality, self-discipline, and the acceptance of things beyond our control. Through these letters, Seneca not only imparts wisdom but also offers a window into his own thoughts and struggles, making his teachings more relatable and impactful. Seneca's Stoic teachings have influenced countless individuals throughout history, from philosophers to entrepreneurs, who seek to live a more purposeful and fulfilled life. His emphasis on the importance of inner tranquility and resilience has resonated with many who face the pressures and uncertainties of life. Philosophers such as Michel de Montaigne and René Descartes have drawn inspiration from Seneca's writings, integrating his Stoic insights into their own works. Montaigne, for instance, admired Seneca's ability to blend philosophical rigor with practical advice, often quoting him in his essays. In the modern era, Seneca's teachings have found a new audience among business leaders and entrepreneurs. The Stoic emphasis on self-control, perseverance, and ethical conduct provides a valuable framework for navigating the challenges of the corporate world. Prominent figures such as Tim Ferriss and Ryan Holiday have popularized Stoic philosophy through their books and podcasts, frequently citing Seneca as a key influence. Ferriss, in particular, has recommended Letters from a Stoic as essential reading for anyone seeking to improve their productivity and mental resilience. Seneca's advice on managing adversity and maintaining equanimity in the face of hardship is particularly relevant today. His teachings encourage individuals to focus on what they can control: their thoughts, actions, and reactions, while accepting the inevitable uncertainties of life. This Stoic approach to dealing with stress and setbacks has been embraced by those looking to build mental toughness and emotional stability in a world that often feels unpredictable and overwhelming. Moreover, Seneca's reflections on the nature of happiness and the good life continue to inspire those seeking deeper meaning and fulfillment. His writings challenge the conventional pursuit of wealth and status, advocating instead for a life dedicated to personal growth and moral excellence. Seneca's call to live in accordance with nature and reason resonates with contemporary movements that emphasize mindfulness, minimalism, and ethical living. Seneca's writings offer timeless wisdom that remains profoundly relevant in today's world. His essays and letters provide practical guidance on how to navigate life's challenges, find meaning amidst chaos, and cultivate a life of virtue and purpose. Seneca's Stoic teachings have influenced a diverse array of individuals throughout history, from philosophers and writers to modern entrepreneurs, all of whom seek to live more meaningful and fulfilled lives. Through his enduring works, Seneca continues to inspire and guide those who strive to lead lives of integrity, resilience, and inner peace. Legacy and influence. While Seneca's wealth may have been a subject of criticism in his time, it is his philosophical legacy that has endured. His immense fortune and close ties to the Roman elite often drew scrutiny and criticism from contemporaries who saw a disconnect between his affluence and the ascetic ideals of Stoicism. Critics pointed to the apparent contradictions between his teachings on simplicity and his luxurious lifestyle. However, Seneca himself addressed these criticisms in his writings, asserting that wealth, in itself, is neither good nor bad. It is the use of wealth that matters. He emphasized that true Stoicism is about inner virtue and self-control, not necessarily about external austerity. Despite these controversies, Seneca's philosophical legacy has transcended the criticisms of his contemporaries and has inspired countless individuals to embrace Stoic principles and adopt a more mindful approach to life. His works, filled with profound insights and practical advice, have had a lasting impact on a wide range of people, from ordinary individuals seeking personal growth to influential leaders and thinkers. Seneca's teachings have resonated particularly strongly with entrepreneurs and business leaders who face constant pressures and uncertainties. His emphasis on resilience, self-discipline, and rationality provides a valuable framework for navigating the challenges of the business world. Entrepreneurs like Tim Ferriss and Ryan Holiday have popularized Stoic philosophy, often citing Seneca's works as essential reading. Ferriss, for example, recommends Letters from a Stoic as a guide to managing stress and improving productivity. Holiday's books, such as The Obstacle is the Way and Ego is the Enemy, draw heavily on Seneca's teachings to offer strategies for overcoming adversity and maintaining focus. World leaders and public figures have also drawn inspiration from Seneca's ideas. His emphasis on ethical leadership and the importance of virtue in public life offers timeless guidance for those in positions of power. The Stoic principles of justice, temperance, and wisdom provide a moral compass for leaders striving to govern with integrity and fairness. Figures such as former U.S. President Bill Clinton and former British Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher have acknowledged the influence of Stoic philosophy on their thinking and decision-making processes. Seneca's ideas continue to shape the way we think about success, happiness, and the pursuit of a meaningful life. In a world often driven by the relentless pursuit of wealth, status, and external achievements, Seneca's teachings offer a refreshing perspective on what it means to live well. He argues that true success is not measured by material possessions or social recognition, but by the quality of one's character and the ability to live in accordance with one's values. Seneca's reflections on happiness emphasize the importance of inner tranquility and contentment. He teaches that happiness is found not in external circumstances but in one's attitude towards them. By focusing on what is within our control, our thoughts, actions, and responses, we can achieve a state of equanimity and peace. This Stoic approach to happiness, which prioritizes inner virtue over external goods, offers a powerful antidote to the often fleeting and superficial nature of modern consumerism. Furthermore, Seneca's writings encourage a mindful and reflective approach to life. His essays and letters invite readers to contemplate the nature of existence, the passage of time, and the pursuit of wisdom, in on the shortness of life. For example, Seneca urges us to make the most of our limited time on earth, to engage deeply with life, and to focus on what truly matters. This emphasis on mindfulness and intentional living resonates with contemporary movements that advocate for greater presence, simplicity, and mindfulness in everyday life. While Seneca's wealth may have been a subject of criticism in his time, it is his philosophical legacy that has endured and continues to inspire. His teachings on resilience, virtue, and inner tranquility have influenced a diverse array of individuals, from entrepreneurs and world leaders to ordinary people seeking a more meaningful and fulfilled life. Seneca's ideas challenge us to rethink our notions of success and happiness, encouraging us to focus on the cultivation of inner virtue and the pursuit of a life well lived. Through his enduring works, Seneca's wisdom continues to guide and enlighten, offering timeless insights into the human condition and the art of living. Seneca the Younger, the wealthiest Stoic philosopher, is a figure who, despite being very popular among the Stoic community, is a man whose life was relatively overshadowed by his Stoic teachings. However, his life, wealth, and wisdom are worth exploring and appreciating. Seneca's unique perspective on wealth, coupled with his commitment to Stoic philosophy, offers valuable lessons for anyone seeking a more balanced and virtuous life. Let us not overlook this remarkable philosopher and remember the profound impact he has had on our understanding of the human condition. Hit that subscribe button to join Gentleman's Guidepost, the only community you need to become unstoppable in your pursuit of greatness. Thank you for watching.